Belinda with Country Fields Greenhouse and Landscaping. Thanks for joining me today. For this segment of our shows, I want to go through preparing your pond for the summer. Now, as you can see with our water, we've already gone through the hard part, but I thought I'd still go through what we do to prepare our pond to make sure that it stays clean, that we have all of our old bacteria cleaned out of it. Most of them will have died from the winter, but once you start stirring them up, then certain things can start to grow. In the spring, what we do is we pump out all of our water. We take our power washer and we thoroughly power wash all of our units. We power wash all the way up to the top. In our biofalls, we like to have all of, it gets kind of cruddy in there from the year before, and in the fall it's usually pretty cold, so we don't like to have to do some of this then. But we take all of our filters, we power spray all of our filters. We do change our filters about every other year. It depends on how they're holding up, but for sure every other year. Might get a third year in there. We also go through, and if any of you have ever had cattails in your pond, you know just how aggressive they grow. And to get in there and pull those roots out, they are hard and they spread. I would not recommend having cattails. I've had them for years. This year, my staff was great. We got we hope, all of the roots of the cattails out. I don't think I'll be putting them back in there. There's a lot of neat plants that we can use to put in here that are hardy. You can leave them in all year. They winter well, and they come up and they just multiply and look really nice. But back to cleaning out your pond and getting it ready. When we do this, clean it out, power spray it really good, and then you want to pump out your pond again, and you'll want to power wash it again and try to get all the old leaf debris out from underneath your rocks. That's really important because it'll make for a much nicer pond to start out with. Then what we've done here is, as you can see, we filled our pond yesterday. And we're going to let this run for a few days and just kind of clean out that last little bit. I have a big net that I use, and we'll scoop out all the extra leaves out of it. We made sure before we filled it that all of our shelving for our fish was put into place. And having fish is not as hard as some people might think in here. I think you'll enjoy the interaction of them. I know I certainly do, and I take them home and I have them at home in the wintertime, and I really enjoy that. And you become attached to what we have is Japanese koi. They're very hardy. They seldom ever get sick. And so they're just a real nice addition to your pond. Maybe only one or two, or if you want, buy some cheap goldfish and throw them in just for the season and give them away in the fall. But just remember that as you're cleaning your pond and you're getting it set, and you let your filters go for a few days or your water run, then you put your filters in. Then you want to clean your filters again before you put your fish in. You also, the day before you put your fish in, you want to add a good bacterial base to it. And that is available. If you have any questions, give me a call. My number, 847-7520, and I can kind of send you in the right direction for that bacteria. When I say bacteria, we want to make the ecosystem in our pond proper for our fish. And also, if you're taking your fish from home and bringing them here, make sure and bring some of that dirty water that they're living in here. They really need that. They don't want to be put into a brand new clean pond. They need some of the bacteria that they've been living with for the transition to be better for them. Also, it's about the right temperature. 50, 60 degrees. I'm not quite sure. I haven't tested the temperature on it yet to see if I'm ready to put them in yet, but it will be coming really soon. I just want to thank you very much for joining me today. I'm Belinda with Country Fields Greenhouse and Landscaping. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. We'll be seeing you real soon. Thank you.